How does an alley-oop dunk relate to the Bible? One of my favorite, probably my favorite play in basketball is the alley-oop dunk, yeah? I'm an Aussie NBL tragic fan from the 90s, and there was a stretch of seasons in the NBL where the GOAT of Australian basketball, Andrew Gaze, would, in all his athleticism, would throw up lobs to one of the imports, one of the most electrifying imports that's ever played in the NBL, Leonard Copeland. Gaze to Copeland, it was, the play became known as Gaze to Copeland, and Copeland would go back door, usually from I don't know, that side of the court, the right hand side of the court, if you're looking down that end. He'd usually go back door and Gaze was on the other side, and Gaze was either shooting threes or lobbing it to Leonard. Over you go, big boy. Back in Usha, about to get on the boat. Anyway, Gaze would throw lob after lob after lob. I mean, forget the LA Clippers, Lob City. This was just Gaze throwing the perfect pinpoint alley-oops to Copeland, and he would just double hand flush it down. It was just epic. Loved it. It was just, it's iconic NBL basketball history. And yes, obviously inspired from the NBA. Alley-oops, yeah? If you don't throw an oop on someone's alley, it's just turnover. It's going out of bounds, baby. It's the most horrible looking play in basketball. If you're throwing alleys and they're just going out of court, okay? That's just silly nonsense. But when the oop follows the alley, oh mate, it's so good. So how does that relate to the Bible? Well, I'm going to set up today an alley, okay? Now, catch my ball. Catch this video. Catch it. Otherwise, this is going out of bounds. I'm going to look stupid. You're going to look stupid. We're all going to look stupid. Just catch what I'm saying, yeah? Catch what I'm saying. Catch my alley. And I'm going to direct you to an oop relating to the Bible, yeah? You hear me throwing Bible verses out every now and again on these clips. I'll tell you what. Personally, the Bible has changed my life. Like literally. The night the lights went on, here, the lights went on, the very the very date back in 1991 when I quote unquote got born again, quote unquote got saved, rebirthed, saw the light. It was because of the Bible. The very Bible that my mum gave me for my confirmation. I was a little Lutheran boy growing up. Did a confirmation, mum bought me a Bible. And consequently after that confirmation, which was a bit of a religious progression of experiences that you go through when you're just a little Lutheran boy that goes to church because mummy and daddy take you to church. Shortly after that confirmation, I made a direct departure from following the things of God, and that's for another video. But my mum gave me this Bible, and through my rebellious teenage years, I was off at school. She would put the Bible back in my bedroom on my bookshelf, and then when I get home, next time I found it there, I'd literally just piff it out the door. It's pretty beat up, yeah. It's been through better days, but I'd throw it out of the room. Wouldn't want the Bible anywhere near me, yeah? Wouldn't want it near me. And so this was, I've had a love-hate relationship with the Bible all through those years. Love it now. But it was in 1991 when the day this is what happened. And here's my alley, okay? Part of the alley. I'm setting that up for you. I'm in my bedroom. Things are going on in my world. things are going on in my world to just cause me to question everything. And I pounded my desk with my fists because I'm really upset about something. And lo and behold, the Bible that my mum gave me when I was a little kid doing my confirmation, it fell off my bookshelf. 1991, I was go across, sorry, it goes. It's always nice to give the pedestrians a red hot go at crossing the road here in Noosa. Anyway, the Bible that was on my bookshelf, it fell off the bookshelf, right? It fell off, and it didn't open to the passage where it said Judas went and hung himself. That would have been pretty silly. It fell open to Ephesians chapter 4. And Paul wrote to the believers in Ephesus, and he wrote these words: "This I say, therefore, and testify in the Lord, that you should no longer walk as the Gentiles walk, who've been hardened in their hearts and alienated in their understandings, darkened in their minds. Put off that old man that's growing corrupt in licentiousness, and put on the new man in Christ." Put on the new man in Christ. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that now. It was like, it couldn't have been a more specific set of words jumping off the pages from a couple of thousand years ago and jumping in to this knucklehead's bedroom in Lower Templestowe in Melbourne, Australia. Man, it just jumped off, and I had and I'll go through it in more detail in another video, but I had my born again moment. I was like, right, that's it, done. I'm sorted. This can't get any more real. So for me, the Bible has literally been the fulcrum. It's been the axis. It's been the linchpin. It's been the axle. What's another metaphor? It's been the very pivot point, okay, upon which my whole life has defined from BC to AD, yeah, from before Christ to Anno Domini, the year of the Lord. Woo! Woo! It wasn't a video back then. It wasn't there was no YouTube. There was no internet. Wasn't a Pink Floyd song. Wasn't the Dark Side of No Moon. Another brick in the wall. I loved me some Pink Floyd when I was younger. It was the Bible. It was the BC to AD moment. It was oh mate, I can't describe. It's just, you know, books will change you. Information like that, information plus revelation equals transformation. Jeez, there you go. Coin that one. Cha-ching. Man, it was just like unbelievable. Hey, oh yeah, baby, I have got another car spot coming my way. Even better than yesterday's. Patience, eh? Love it. So hey, the Bible for me, unbelievably life transforming. And so I dove in on that. And look, I'm just a knockabout Aussie bloke, raised in a German family, here in Melbourne, Australia, now in Queensland. And the Bible for me has been absolutely life-changing, absolutely pivotal, right? Everybody lives by a book, right? Everybody lives by a book. You live by a book. Oh, I don't live by a book, Marty. What are you talking about? Well, you live by a book. You live by a code of ethics, a set of information. Even the most hardcore atheists, the most faith-filled people I know, hardcore atheists, they live by a book. They live by someone else's doctrine. They have more aspects of religiosity than I do. And here's where I'm setting up the alley for you today. if I'm triggering you right now, even by just creating the like, what, atheists live by a book? You serious? Mate, they do. We all have presuppositions. We all have, things that we research or put our faith in, etc., etc. Let me just turn this off and I'll finish off my alley. I've got heaps more I can add, but we all have a book we live by, yeah? So what's the quality of the book, yeah? What's the quality of your book? What's the quality of the systems and the codes and the algorithms and the preset, kind of suppositions? What's the quality of yours? I am unashamedly like, my presuppositions come from God, who I call God, based out of the Bible. So that's why I'm. Hey, you know me by now. These are my biases, yeah. So what's the quality of them? So I want you to go on a bit of a nerd dive today, yeah. I want you to go on a bit of an exploration of the alley that I'm setting you, because I don't want you just to dismiss this. I don't want you to dismiss me. I don't want you to dismiss the Bible. I don't want you to just let my alley fly out of bounds and make us all look like geese with a big turnover written against our name. A podcast was shot at the very end of last year, and everybody's been reacting to this. Here's my reaction. Very simply, my reaction is I want you to go watch it. Okay, this is my alley. The oop is to go watch. Okay, go watch this clip. I'm putting a little fingers here. I'll chuck a little pit right there. Watch this one. I think it's over 2 hours, maybe over 3 hours, clip between Joe Rogan, all you Roganites can go watch him have an interview with Huff. Huff, young bloke from Canada who's a professional linguist, professional historian, professional scribe, and mate, look him up. He's the biggest ancient document nerd you'd ever want to meet, and extremely qualified. More than a bloke like me who's just had the sincere life change revelation of a Bible falling open in his bedroom back in 1991 and changing a life forever. But this guy actually studies this stuff in terms of ancient documents and all that kind of jazz, languages, all that. Go have a look at this interview that he did with Joe Rogan at the end of last year. It got released early this year. Just nerd out on it, because you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy that just dismisses the Bible because of, information on the Wild West internet, where every Billy Carson come lately wannabe skeptic, self-proclaimed Lord of the Scholars is making this claim. Dude, Wes Huff had a epic, friendly interaction with Billy Carson. I think it was October 18 or something last year, and Billy didn't want it to go to air, but it did eventually. And then Joe Rogan thought, look, I better have Wes Huff on. And if you know Rogan, he's been on a great journey of moving from just blind mockery of Christians and all things about the Bible and stuff. Massive journey, which we all go on, mate. I was that too. I was throwing the Bible back at my mum. I was throwing it out of my bedroom every chance I had, until it changed me, hey? Until the words jumped off the page. It went from information to revelation to transformation. So I'm throwing you the alley. Just consider. Here it is. I'm throwing you the alley. Here is the alley. I'm throwing you the Bible. Give it a chance. And if you want to nerd out, and the oop is for you to go watch Joe Rogan and Wes Huff's interview. Probably it could be the best or the most pivotal 2 to 3 hours of the rest of your life. And I want you to oop that and then come back to me. Leave a comment once you've watched this interview. Let's talk. Let's talk. It's nerdy, extremely nerdy, which I love a bit of nerd action. Yeah, love a bit of research. Love a bit of. I love it when evidence confirms my experience. My epic. You don't want to just live by experiences. That's too subjective. Yeah, I love a bit of objectivity that backs up my experience, my experiential reality. So yeah, oh mate, talk about alley oop. So there's my alley, dude. Catch it, watch it. That's the oop. Slam that home and make it a pivotal and memorable, life-changing, intellectual beginning to a journey of living by the book. Yeah, living by the book. The book. Because everyone's got a book. Maybe you want to leave a comment today about what book you live by, what code of ethics, what have you blindly followed, what have you just assumed is true, and then have it all flipped up. But anyway, alley-oop. Here's my alley. You go watch the oop, slam it home. Don't let this be just another video turnover. Out of bounds. What were you doing? Oh, I was expecting you to catch them up, but you didn't wait for me to re-ready. Look me in the eyes, people. Yeah, that's how alley-oops work. Yeah, you look at someone in the eye on the court, a bit of a wink, a bit of a nod, a bit of a head tilt, boom, off it goes. Screens get set, go back door, catch that ball, slam it home. Yeah, so we're communicating here, eye to eye. Look me in the eyes. Go now. Back cut, go. Screens are set. I'm setting the screens. Bang, bang. Double screens. Go back door. Catch this video and watch it. Maybe the Bible will fall off your bookshelf. Maybe the Bible will fall off your bookshelf today. What's it going to open to? All right. See you in the next video. Yeah!